And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels going up against the Oakland Athletics. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. So the Oakland A's have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game.
Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Frankie Montas. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
That was straight queso right there.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. 0-2. On the ground right side, Kemp handles. Whips it to first. One out in the top of the first. Gio Urshela steps in. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That's out to center field. He makes the catch, and there's two down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 1-0. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And that's in there for strike one. Swing and a miss. In the air, right field. Jackson makes the catch, and that'll do it. Halos strike first with the solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back in Oakland, and our starting pitcher here today, Patrick Sandoval. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters.
He is safe.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
At the plate, Johnny Damon. Line drive, base hit. Ricky around third and on his way home. He scores to tie it up. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back base hits. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now at the plate, Mark McGwire. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's a big power threat. Reggie Jackson, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits.
1 ball, no strike.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The lefty, the 1-0. Ripped on a line. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 2 down. Here's Lowry now. 4 for 8 in the series so far. Now snap throw to first. Back in there standing. Tied up here in the early going. Fouled off left side. One, two now. That one ran inside, almost got him. Inside, and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he almost got him on the previous pitch and pretty much squared him up right there. Got to wonder what's going on if you're on the other side of the field.
Matt Olson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Two outs. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Here comes a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner around third. 1 runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
And now it's going to be Mike Piazza. And it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
And first offering is fouled off. Piazza leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short. Fletcher collects. They take the force out, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Montas back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
They're off to a great start. 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game.
That one ripped right center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Taylor Ward, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground to first, and foul ball.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and
can't glove it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Jared Walsh. Next pitch downstairs, and that is ball 1. A little bit low. Righty delivers. Now 3-0. And there's a strike. They say you win. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here in the East Bay. And now Tony Kemp. The pitch. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, this is a rough start to the inning. It's easy to feel like you're on an island on the mound, but he knows his defense is there to back him up.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The batter.
Next up for the A's, Johnny Damon. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Double steal. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
And that one is lifted in the air. Renfroe in position. And makes the grab. Both runners tagging from second and third. To the plate. Save. It's 5-1.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. New inning getting started. Here's Anthony Rendon up to the plate. Next offering is down low. 1-0. Montas, 30 years old now, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Here's a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
That takes care of Rendon.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Max Stassi in the box now. No balls and a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Here's David Fletcher. And first offering is fouled off. Fletcher, 28 years old, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Got him. And that'll do it. Angels held in check. They're down 5. As we go to the last of the third. And now the shortstop, Jed Lowry. Sandoval back to work. Well struck left field. Ward ranging back some more. And it hits the fence. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Here's Matt Olson. On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones.
Over to first, and he saved. And now, Mike Piazza. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. And that's a double. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. New pitcher on now, Griffin Canning. This is his 3rd time out this year. Here's Josh Donaldson, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Josh Donaldson, a guy who was originally drafted by the Cubs and went to the A's in the Rich Harden trade. Early in his career, now this is through for a base hit. One run across, now 2 runs score. It's 8-1.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Pretty tough for the...
Here's Tony Kemp. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Donaldson around second, headed for third. Renfroe with a quick throw back in as the stop sign goes up at third.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And there's one away. Johnny Damon digs in now. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Line drive base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 9-1. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. 1 down. Mark McGwire up next for the A's. And the first offering is not close. Canning measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds, and he won a Gold Glove in the shortened 2020 season. Hits softly on the ground to third. Sends it to Walsh. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Reggie Jackson now at the plate. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. And welcome back. Gio Urshela to the plate. There's a strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
In the air, foul off first. Grabs it on the run. 1 down.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
The next pitch misses. Ball 2. There's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 away now.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And down on strikes. Out number 3. And the Angels are back here at the ballpark. Bottom 4. Here's Jed Lowry. And he deals. Ripped on the ground to second. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Safe. And that's his 3rd hit.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
On the ground, could be 2. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that's one of those where you just have to tip your cap, because he couldn't have played that one any better. Stood no chance with the speed running down the line.
Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Here comes Olsen around third. 1 run is in. Donaldson into second, and he's got a double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
I don't care what some players might say. Nobody likes getting hit by a pitch unless you're in an 0-2 count and there's a knuckleballer out there on the mound.
Fought off foul. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. In the air out towards right center. Makes the grab. 2 down. Now here is Johnny Damon. In there, and it's 0-1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. In there for strike 1. There's the strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
On the ground to 3rd, and that's just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Angels go. Carlos Estevez gets handed the rock out of the pen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Oakland, Ray Jackson. In the air, center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the power speed combo, Jed Lowry. Lifted in the air, right center field. Makes the grab on the run, and that'll do it. And top 6. Now it's Anthony Rendon. And a swing and a miss.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Max Stassi comes up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's outside.
No, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike. Popped up. Piazza under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. So digging in, David Fletcher. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-0. And there's a ball. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And a foul ball. The 2-2. And now it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This one in the air center field. Damon has a beat on it, brings it in, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a speed threat, Matt Olson. And the pitch. That's to third. Urshela to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Mike Piazza up next for the A's. That's smashed towards center. Trout pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Out to short. And that will end the inning. Back in Oakland, here's Gio Urshela. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. Righty to the plate. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the A's bullpen. Montas is one, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So they turn to Lou Trevino. This is his first appearance of the season. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Throw to first, and he's back in there. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Now, this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in the East Bay, here's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Ricky Henderson up next for the A's. In the air out to center. Trout is there. Puts it away for the out. And the batter now, Johnny Damon. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Ward racing over to make the catch. We go to the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. The 1-1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Down the left field line, base hit.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
The next offering misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Walsh leads off first with one away. Bounce to third. Donaldson tosses to first in time. That takes care of Rendon. Here's the catcher, Max Stassi. That one's in there, 0-1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Next pitch off the plate, 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss. That's the third out. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jose Quijada.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Foul ball there.
You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
And it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning. And now Reggie Jackson. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Bounce to the left side. And it gets by him.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Jed Lowry up next for the A's. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. First and second here, no outs. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. That one ripped left field. Hauls it in on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away. Olsen now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Grounder might be 2. Fletcher over to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. No runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Through 8 full, it's the A's 11 and the Angels. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, David Fletcher. The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Urshela, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And a foul ball. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Kemp collects it. Tosses to first. Angels with only 1 out left. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. First offering misses the mark. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Down to their final strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swings here and blasts one left field. And that'll do it. The A's slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice sweep in this series, and you continue playing at home. Everything feels good right now. This is the type of run that you can put together a nice long winning streak. We'll see if they're able to do it in the next game.
An 11-1 final. Oakland victorious.